A derby can be the highlight of any team's season. A win leaves you elated, defeat deflated. For some teams, it is more than a game, a territorial battle, a religious battle. All these derbies are renowned across the country as well as the world. According to a 2008 Football Pulse survey though, the second fiercest rivalry in England is the East Anglian derby between Norwich and Ipswich. Over the programme, I'll be exploring why two relatively small teams in the east of England have such a passionate rivalry. My question is, what makes the Old Farm Derby so special? If you take a long journey to the east of England, you will find the rural county of Norfolk, and Norwich, the only city in the county of Norfolk. Norwich was once England's second city for many centuries before the Industrial Revolution. But this didn't impact Norwich significantly, largely due to Norfolk and the city's location. Norwich is also home to Norfolk's only professional football team, Norwich City Football Club. Carrow Road, the home of the Canaries, is located in the heart of the city.
The club have played here at Carrow Road since moving from the aptly named The Nest. Over this time they have built up a fierce rivalry with Suffolk neighbours Ipswich Town Football Club. But why?
I conducted a survey between the two sets of fans to get a better insight on the scale of the derby. I asked the question, what would you say is the scale of the rivalry in sort of a 1 to 5? It's a personal question, and roughly about 80% answered with 5, which was sort of a passionate rivalry, passionate hatred towards the opposite group of fans, which that quite surprised me really. Do you reckon that there's a general view around Norfolk that you generally support Norwich if you're from Norfolk?
Absolutely.
Suffolk likewise?
Yeah, if you're from Norfolk, you support Norwich.
Tim Lloyd moved to Norfolk 20 years ago, and he also works in Ipswich. I decided to ask him what his thoughts of the East Anglian derby were. When you first came to the region, were you aware of the level of rivalry between the two teams?
I was aware of a little bit of rivalry, but I wasn't aware of the extent of it. It's a lot worse than I thought it was.
Working in Ipswich, you obviously interact with a number of Ipswich fans. What are their views on Norwich and also the derby? Is it sort of a bit of banter relationship?
There's friendly banter between us, but that's obviously because we know one another and we've got a working relationship. We talk football, we talk Norwich, we talk Ipswich. It's done very pleasantly indeed. There's no animosity. There's a bit of leg pull when Ipswich lose heavily to Norwich, or vice versa, as has happened in the past. But it's nice. But it's like I say, it's on the terraces when the banter between the two fans gets abusive, gets really near the bone, that it does worry me.
A 1-hour journey down the A140 will take you down to Suffolk's county town of Ipswich. Despite being smaller than their city rivals, Ipswich Town have enjoyed success over the years, including winning the FA Cup and the UEFA Cup. They have also been managed by England's two most successful managers, Sir Bobby Robson and Sir Alf Ramsey, a history many fans are proud of. Historically, the Tractor Boys have a better record in the derby, with 59 wins to the Canaries' 53 in 138 encounters. Although, there are signs that the power balance is shifting, with Norwich winning 3 of the last 4 derbies to claim the title of Pride of Anglia.